Alright, so it finally happened. We have finally have some motion going on in the NBA. I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these little sit down videos, but I really want to come in here and we're going to talk about the Lakers. I guess the title of this video is going to be like, let's talk about the Lakers, because Wizards fans, I'm sorry, I have no idea what y'all are doing and what y'all organization has in store for y'all. Now, the Wizards decided to trade Ryu Hachimura, if you don't know, to the Lakers for Kendrick Nunn and 3 second-round picks. And those second-round picks, one of the picks is like the 2029 pick. So whoever that player is, he's in like the 8th grade right now, probably finna go into high school. So yeah, they traded away Ryu Hachimura for Kendrick Nunn. I have no idea what they're gonna do with Kendrick Nunn, but I guess the reasoning was that they wanted to make space to re-sign Kyle Kuzma and Kristaps Porzingis. Now I have no idea if Kyle Kuzma is even thinking about staying with the Wizards, because if I'm Kyle Kuzma, I know I can get a bag somewhere else. But maybe, maybe he decides Washington's where he's at. Him, Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis. Does Kendrick Nunn help at all? No, not at all. So I highly doubt that Kendrick Nunn even stays on the roster, but past this year. So yeah, Wizards fans, I'm sorry, don't know what you got going on. And even with the second round draft picks, we've seen over the past recent years that the Wizards aren't good at drafting players, even when they're in like the lottery. They had Johnny Davis this year that, to be honest, I haven't seen Johnny Davis play much minutes. Credit, I'm not watching too many Wizards games, but from what I know, he's not really touching the floor. Then they got Denny Adiva. Did I pronounce the name wrong? I think I did. But they got Denny, who's built to be a solid defender. But sometimes he looked like he's scared to score. I was big on Denny. Then they got Troy Brown, and then who's also on the Lakers, and then they got Ryu Hachimura, which I've been. Let me talk about Ryu real quick. I've been a big fan of Ryu since he was at Gonzaga. One of the main reasons for me was like when he was drafted, even when he was in college, he was already, I would say, he's NBA built in terms of his body type. Was 6'8", 6'9", 230. Not the best defender, but I've always been a big fan of Ryu, and I think he has a lot of potential still. I think he kind of got lost in Washington, cause like it was times where like he was the main guy besides Bradley Beal. He was starting, and then sometimes he was off the bench. And it's like he didn't it's like his role really wasn't defined, and then he had some time off with the mental health issues, which is very important. So that was for him. So I feel like he kind of got lost and forgotten about by the Wizards fans and the NBA fan base just in general. So the fact that he's been traded to the Lakers, I think the Lakers completely robbed the Wizards. Credit, I think the Wizards just gave him for free. But yeah, the Lakers really robbed the Wizards. Now let's switch over to the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn's going. Not like Kendrick Nunn was really doing anything anyway with the Lakers. But yeah, Ryu comes in, and I guess they projected him to be starting at, hopefully, I think he should start, but hopefully, like he's going to be playing the 3, and I guess LeBron at the 4, and AD at the 5. And one thing that really came up during the trade was the floor spacing really doesn't change much. Now, Ryu over the past couple years been hovering around that 35 to 36 3-point percentage over the past few years. And this year, credit, it was a down year because, again, role really wasn't defined. There was a lot going on with the Washington Wizards. But yeah, so the floor spacing really doesn't change for the Lakers, but credit again, when you're playing with LeBron, he's going to get your open shots because it's LeBron James. Now, what I believe that I think I've seen is that Ryu really is a good spot-up shooter. So if he's in the corner or he's on the wing and LeBron finds him, he's probably going to knock it down. And from what I really noticed, Ryu really, he's a good mid-range shooter. Credit that really doesn't really expand floor spacing. But again, once you're playing with LeBron, AD, they gain all their traction. He's going to be open, spot up. He's with the shots. Now the one thing about the Lakers, they've been playing good. They started off the season really slow, wasn't the best, and they're really starting to pick things up. So I think adding Ryu really does help this out, because I believe now that Ryu's there, he's probably primarily going to be the third option, which is good, because before it was, I guess it was Russell Westbrook. And then, I guess you can't really say that because then AD was missing time. So Russell Westbrook, Dennis Schroeder, but we all know the main scorer is AD, LeBron. And I think Ryu's probably going to be that third or fourth option, which I think is good for him. But one thing, Ryu's not the best defender, But like I said, again, he has that body type, 6'8", 6'9", 230 built, to potentially one day, maybe a change of scenery for the Lakers makes him a better defender, you know, playing with LeBron and AD and Russell Westbrook, some of the greatest players of all time. Maybe that encourages him to be a better defender. And yeah, I mean, when you have Ryu on the wing, no big body, he's probably not stopping too many people because he's kind of slow-footed. But then when you have LeBron and AD behind you, I think that kind of pushes you to be like, okay, maybe I should play some better defense. But yeah, I think if it was at any time for Ryu to come in, who's been like he's been getting better and better over the years, but if it was a time for him to really refine his game, I think the time would be now. Learning from AD and playing with LeBron James. He's played with Russell Westbrook in the Wizards. Quick side note, isn't it crazy how the Wizards really Russell Westbrook, Troy Brown, Ryu, and Thomas Bryant all play for the Wizards, now they're on the Lakers. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, I think now would be the perfect time for Ryu to define his game, and it is expected that the Lakers will re-sign him, which I think is dope, because I feel like I said, I feel like the Wizards gave up on him way too early, and the Wizards are going to regret this trade. I 110% believe in the future that the Wizards are going to regret this trade. But we all know when it comes to playing with LeBron James, you're automatically put on a spotlight to be like the best player you can be, because LeBron is throughout his career, whatever team LeBron's been on, all about win and win now, not really develop young players. But I think with Ryu coming in, he could learn from LeBron, learn from AD, and I think this is going to be a good fit for him. And I think this, I'm not saying like this takes the Lakers to like certified like, oh, are they going to win a championship? But I do think this is going to help the team out, because you know, like, it was Dennis Schroeder, Russell Westbrook who played good, and then now you're adding Ryu in. I think this adds just a little bit more potential that maybe they might be able to make it out the West. I'm still not too sold, because this season's been all over the place. I'm not too sold, but hopefully for me, the pressure doesn't get to Ryu. Because like I said, like, playing with LeBron has always been, we're here to win now. We're not really developing young players. But I think Ryu should be good with the Lakers. I honestly do. I think the Wizards are going to regret this trade, and hopefully Ryu comes in and he balls out. I've been a fan of Ryu since he was at Gonzaga, and I'm still going to be a fan of him, and I really just hope he does good. But yeah, so that's all I got to say. Down in the comments, Wizards fans, talk to me. How do y'all feel about giving up Ryu for basically nothing? You know, like, just basically, like, they just gave him away. The Lakers fans, y'all let me know how y'all feeling. Do y'all think this helped the Lakers get over the top? Yeah, just how y'all feeling down in the comments. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on notification bell. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. We out of here. Peace.